Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 52 Chew review. And as you just saw, it will be of Bull of the Woods. I looked a couple days back on YouTube for Bull of the Woods reviews. I did actually find one by someone none of us have ever heard of before, and to tell you the truth, I can't even remember the channel's name. It was a couple years old. Camera moving around, speech, the whole bit. I actually did not watch it, so this is sort of a question mark in my mind. If you're interested in seeing an old Bull of the Woods TV advertisement ad, there is one in my commercials of old playlist. It is old enough that it is black and white. All right. So this is a plug, as you saw. So let's take a look at the packaging. You got ridiculously small branding. I have no idea why it has big on both sides. Underneath the Red Bull there, it just says chewing tobacco. I do not know if there's a meaning to it or not for the background yellow. It would seem to be a stretched T to me, but I don't know if there's any meaning behind that. Except for maybe, and I do not know because I'd have to check if this was originally a Taylor's Brothers product that American Snuff Company, who makes it now, got during the acquisition of that company. So I will check that out. Maybe I'll leave it in the comments section. So it is denoted, because it's American Snuff product, as one plug. Pinkerton always says one cut. American Snuff always says one plug. Unfortunately, as I said before, I cannot find it. I still haven't. I have never found my electronic scale. So I'm not exactly sure what these plugs are coming in at. I'm guessing from the visual size of this is probably about 2 ounces. Then you have warning label at the bottom. And then on the one side you have Bull of the Woods. And on the other you have the American Snuff Company branding. The fact that this product is 49% U.S. tobacco and 51% foreign or imported tobacco, and sale is only allowed in the United States. And then address information for American Snuff. They are located in Memphis, Tennessee, headquartered anyway. Then on the back, you have a barcode, another warning label. There is a back seam and another small branding, this time without the big. This whole product, the whole layout of this, sort of, it's like they don't want anyone to know that this product exists. Small branding, hard to see, especially on the cellophane paper. It's backed by, unlike their Cannonball, it's backed by black paper. The plug is wrapped in black paper. Everything's sort of hard to see and not easy to read. And as far as the big on both sides of the bowl there, no plugs are big, okay? Some are a little fatter than others, but none are big. In relation to a dip can, all right. So you're dealing with a compacted small product. So I am going to get right into this. Now, you just get under the back seam there. I have not been saving these wrappers, so I'm just tearing it off. It's a very pungent smelling original plug. which is a little bit different from original chews. The plugs don't register. They come across as more pungent and not as raisin-ish. Not saying that there's no smell of raisins there, so don't get all excited. But the paper is black, as I said. I will find the edge of it here, and we will peel it off. Let me see if I can get a little more light on here. So that's what you're looking at. There is considerable really dark and really light pieces. What I'm guessing probably happens in the modern processing of these is that they have two different types of tobaccos treated with different amounts of molasses. Those are then packed into the whatever they use to form this stuff, and that's why you get the contrasting light and dark. And on the back, you can really see. In fact, there's more. There's light, a little bit darker, a little darker than that, and then basically black. The product I should have done in the packaging, but it is pliable. I'm not exactly sure. I may just tear it. That's probably all I'll do. Product is in good shape, but it is going to take a minute to get going here. So I'm going to hit the pause button, and I will be back momentarily. And I'm back. Okay. This is a pretty good plug. It is leaning a little sweeter. Plugs, when they are originals, which basically all of them are, they really vary as to what an original is. This one has a bit of sweetness to it. It spits basically black. Here's the thing about plugs, though. The problem with plugs is that I don't really particularly like. The tobacco, the pieces of tobacco are considerably shorter cut. They're small pieces. Shouldn't have drank that soda before this. So I roll stuff in my mouth. I take it out and roll it and resit it, which is fine with, loose leaf, long leaf. Doesn't work so well with this stuff. What you get is basically it doesn't come out cleanly. All right. You get like floaters left behind almost. And it also compacts down more. I took more of that during the break. I almost have half of that plug in my mouth right now. All right. And it's not like I got some, you can tell that I have it in there, but it's not like, crazy by any means. And it's probably going to compact down even more. This is because of the cut, basically. Yeah, I really shouldn't have drank that soda. Anyway, as I said, they vary flavor-wise. Some of them have been bitter. Others, like this, have been sweet. Then there's been some like odd ones, like the cup review I did. It was almost like they had mixed in Latakia with it, which is usually like a condiment tobacco used in pipe mixes. That one was really odd. And there's been another one, but I can't think of what it was. They are always sort of in an original vein type flavoring, but they vary greatly on sweetness. This one is leaning sweet, definitely. And it hasn't been the sweetest, but it is much more sweet than quite a number of other plug reviews that I've done. See, that's me rolling now, but it's not working right. So, it's all right. But it's like the packaging and like the distribution. I was really surprised when Adrian sent this up. I mean, when he told me what was coming on the last shipment that he sent me. When he said Bull of the Woods, I actually asked him back in the email, Bull of the Woods, question mark? He's like, yeah, you've heard of it, right? I'm like, yeah, I've heard of it. I've just never known anyone that actually ran into it in person. Tell you what, though, plugs do juice up a lot. Like a lot. For me, anyway. So, this review is thanks to Adrian of Virginia, my newer Chew connection down there. He sent this up. He sent that butternut Stokers that I did the other week. And there's one more from this shipment that will be coming in the next week, probably about a week from now. And then by that time, another shipment should be coming. So this has been the review of Bull of the Woods. I don't have the packaging now because it's in the trash. They're basically the only packaging I don't save because there's really not too much of a point in it. It's all right. It's just very underwhelming packaging-wise. And you can't find the stuff. I have a feeling Adrian may have only found it because he's in Virginia. And I believe the old Taylor Brothers facility is on the Virginian North Carolinian border. So he may have been able to find this because he may be somewhere close to where the stuff is actually made. Lean sweet, bit of a mess in the mouth. Spits black though, and tastes all right. It tastes good. It's not the best tasting plug, but it tastes a lot better than a good number of them that I have tried. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. I want to shout out a couple people. I have got no new notifications. I've had like 15 new subscribers and not one notification. I think I'm spitting now. But I completely skipped over during the shout out of the people that asked questions during the Q&A. And this is the second time I've slighted this guy, so I'm surprised he's still around. The Gamer Drew. Thanks for being involved in that Q&A and asking a question. Sorry that I missed you yet again. So, The Gamer Drew. And in comments, there was a Rob J that said he subscribed. So, Rob, I thank you. Greatly appreciated. And now, we have come to the end of this video. This has been the review, the number 52 Chew review, the plug Bull of the Woods. Sweet tasting, spits black, little bit of a mess in the mouth, and very underwhelming packaging. But all in all, not a unpleasant experience. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.